He said, she said, should I have said? Student confidentiality and the role of trust. Brought to you by 4.0 School Services, 2025. Let's start with something we all understand: trust. Trust is the decision to take a risk by placing something you value in a position of vulnerability to another person's actions. Distrust, on the other hand, is deciding that what matters to me isn't safe with this person, in this situation or in any situation. As school transportation professionals, we're being trusted more than ever before. Years ago, drivers were rarely given details about the students on their routes, but now we are viewed as professionals, people who can be trusted with sensitive, sometimes critical information. That trust is a reflection of our ongoing commitment to student safety and well-being. When it comes to student information, confidentiality isn't just a rule, it's the foundation of trust. Every time we protect a student's private information, we're showing them, their families, and our colleagues that their personal details are safe with us. And when that trust is broken, even unintentionally, it can have lasting effects. At the heart of student privacy is FERPA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. This federal law protects a student's right to confidentiality. In plain terms, information about a student cannot be shared unless there's a genuine, safety-based need to know. Confidential information includes student's name, names of parents or family members, home address, and/or personal identifiers like a student number or any combination of traits that could make a student identifiable. So, what do we come into contact with as transportation staff? Student lists, route sheets, medical alerts, and misconduct reports. These documents are part of the student's educational record and must be handled as such. Confidential information should only be shared within your team, and only with those who need it to do their job. That includes regular and substitute drivers or aides assigned to a specific student. Parents must be able to trust that any information shared with transportation staff is kept secure and private. All right, to make this simple and clear, let's go over our need-to-know checklist together. Think of it as your go-to guide whenever you're unsure. When you're about to share student information, ask yourself, who is listening, or could be? If it's someone fulfilling a professional responsibility, like an administrator, manager, or fellow staff member, sharing is okay. If it's a child on the bus, a mechanic in the lounge, or a neighbor in the grocery store, stop right there. Public settings like break rooms, gas stations, or even online spaces like social media can turn a small comment into a big problem. Once spoken, your words can spread beyond your intent, leading to misunderstandings, damaged trust, and even legal consequences. Information like name or grade is generally okay unless a parent has opted out. Medical or behavioral info, strictly confidential, and rumors or gossip. That's not just unprofessional, it's harmful. I heard the student's parents are getting divorced, or she's been having behavior problems since the new baby came. These may seem like harmless observations, but they can quickly spiral into violations of trust and even legal risk. Whether it's phone calls, emails, texts, post-it notes, or a chat in the lounge, ask yourself, am I helping this student by sharing this info? Do they need to know? And most importantly, let's always remember, don't leave student information visible or unsecured in your vehicle. You should never vent about students or families to other drivers, your friends, or relatives. And avoid conversations within earshot of other students. Be careful online and with social media, especially when posting about your day. Now that we've covered what to avoid, let's talk about what you can do to handle these situations the right way. It's not just about keeping quiet, it's about knowing how to respond when conversations drift into sensitive territory. So, what happens if you find yourself in one of these tricky situations? The good news is you have the power to steer the conversation in the right direction.
Hey, let's be careful. This might be something we shouldn't be talking about here.
This is light but clear. It gently signals awareness without sounding accusatory. Good for early in the conversation when it's just starting to go off track. Here's another good one to use that keeps it professional without sounding critical.
That might be something better to talk about one-on-one. Let's catch up after route.
At the end of the day, every time you choose to handle these moments with care, you're building trust, not just with your team, but with the students and families who count on us every day. Trust isn't built in big moments, it's built in these small choices. We protect every student, every mile, every time. Thank you for being part of the 4.0 team.